up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of B is for Build. In today's episode, we have 3 totaled, auction bought, sight unseen, high mileage luxury SUVs, and we're gonna drive from where we are right now on the Oregon coast across the entire United States to Atlantic City, New Jersey. And hopefully some of these cars will make it. In today's episode, we should travel over 3,300 miles. We'll see whose car goes the fastest, cooks the best, stops the best, becomes the best home, and has the best retail value on the other side. As well, we got some repairs to do, so we'll probably finish fixing them on the trip too. That's what's in store. Let's get on the road. Before we get down to work, I want to take a second out to thank our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by SimpliSafe. If you don't already know, SimpliSafe is the home security system that makes home security simple and easy and fast and convenient. I personally have SimpliSafe systems on every property that I rent or own, and I would not live without one at this point. I've had such a great experience going all the way back several years ago when I started this YouTube channel. I woke up one day and found my vehicles outside on blocks, and I never wanted to experience that again. And then I got SimpliSafe, and thankfully I have not experienced that ever again. Also, the setup is super easy. You don't have to run any hard wires or anything like that. So I can set up a new building in less than 15 minutes. And from there on out, I feel like it just continues to help save me time and help keep my property protected and just be a very convenient way to have a security system. Let me show you around my system I got here in the shop. Every door in the shop, be it a sliding door or normal opening door, has a door sensor like this one right here. And then we have things like motion sensors and glass break sensors, as well as indoor cameras like this one. And I really love my HD outdoor cameras. I have 4 of these positioned inside and outside the shop. And to control it all, we have a keypad right here, so I can arm the system right here, tell it we're home. And then I see this nice blue glow on my base station letting me know my system is armed. And from there, within the app, I can control the entire system, from monitoring my cameras to seeing a timeline of events and footage that my cameras have captured to arming and disarming the system. It's wonderful. And with Father's Day right around the corner, I promise you there is no better gift for the father in your life than SimpliSafe. They have the job of protector of the house, and SimpliSafe helps make that job so much easier. Right now, you can save 20% on your SimpliSafe home security system when you sign up for an interactive monitoring plan, and you will get your first month's free. So check out that link in the description, the link on the screen, simplisafe.com/B is for Build. Huge thanks to SimpliSafe for sponsoring this episode. It is an amazing product. I cannot recommend it enough. Now let's get down to it. Is that fireworks? Oh my god, I know that place. Guys, pull over, next exit, take the next exit.
Random thing I'm buying.
Dude, yeah, they got tanning pelts now. So this is a place, when I was a kid, me and my dad, we'd travel down to Boise to go to art shows all the time. And my dad would always let us stop here and buy a couple bucks worth of fireworks. So I've been coming here for like 27 years. And I do remember I actually came here on the last B is for Build road trip. So
it's a must stop.
It's company money, boys. Grab the credit cards. Let's have a good time in here.
I'm pelting it up.
Let's get Oscar a leather hat. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. This is exciting. Here's a loot rundown. Oscar got a 12-pack of Roman candles, a flute. Flute?
Yeah, that's for the drive.
Raccoon hats. And we got mortars. Those of you that watched the last B is for Build road trip, you might know what this is for. Very excited. All right, let's get back on the road and explore Idaho. We made it through Oregon, through Idaho, into Utah. We're in Ogden, Utah. This is the most beautiful little city I've seen in a long time. Highly recommend visiting if you like seeing pretty stuff. Can't figure out anything to do here, but it's very pretty to look at. Tomorrow morning, we are gonna start hunting down car parts. We think we found some in this area, and we're gonna be on a mission to pick up a few car parts, do some repairs, raise those values up, so hopefully we can sell these things at the other end of the country and make some money. See you tomorrow morning. Got Oscar's first state hat. I bought you a hat.
Oh, I totally forgot. Nice.
One state down. So we got raccoon skin for Idaho, Wyoming for Wyoming.
Check it out, a Ford Maverick in the wild. I want one.
So we just made it into Colorado on our way to Denver, and normally I see this little gap on your headlight here. That ain't pretty, but then I saw. You wanna show the people back home what?
Yeah, so as you can see, my tape, it let go.
That's all that was holding your headlight.
That is all.
Completely the only thing holding the entire headlight. Wow. All right, so we should add a lot more tape.
I mean, it's held in there by clips and stuff, but they're all broken, so once it starts coming out, it just goes. So if we put some strategic tape, it won't come out again.
I like the sound of that strategic tape job.
Yeah.
Alright, so this morning we are on the hunt for auto parts for our different vehicles. We're at this place called European Auto Parts in Denver. They got a ton of stuff. So what we got was an A-pillar trim for my Range Rover, but we originally came here for the glass, but they don't have the glass anymore. Now what we found, Kyle, while we were looking around, is stuff for your vehicle. You went to a different place that said they had it, they didn't have it. This can be kind of a crapshoot. Yeah. Found a vehicle that we think is a match, but here's the thing, it's black. So this brings up a good question. Is it better to have perfectly good body parts that are a different color or dented body parts that are the same color for resale value? Now this is a decision that Kyle's gonna have to make because it's, you know, that's the name of the game, right? We're trying to figure this out. But definitely they have a taillight here. I think it's the right make, model, and everything.
Close.
Yeah, and then so we're gonna let you decide on the tailgate and everything like that, and then we'll find a place to install these bad boys.
The old switcheroo.
Yeah, we found a new front end for Oscar's Porsche, but
Different color.
It was a different color, and it was just as busted up as the front end of Oscar's Porsche. So.
And no headlights.
And no headlights. Yeah.
Just entered into Kansas. Woo! You broke it even more.
I barely leaned on it, Oscar. All right, guys. We are, I believe, geographically, nautically, halfway through the trip. We're in the middle of Kansas. I think we've traveled like 1,600 miles, and we're halfway through the trip.
Middle of the U.S.
Now, some car shows would just start breaking their cars on purpose right now if there's no drama.
Oscar wants to stab my tire.
Well, that's not for drama. I just want to stab Kyle's tire.
We're obviously not gonna fake break our vehicles, but we might need to just you know, put them to more use. Oh gosh, I think your bumper's caving in on me. We obviously don't need to fake any drama on these vehicles. We really want to do an organic test of whether or not they're going to make it across the country, and you know, if they are going to have problems, how big of problems. But I think we could use them a little harder. We could apply a little bit more pressure, which may statistically improve chances of the drama. So from here on out on the trip, we're going to be using our vehicles just a little bit more to apply a little bit of pressure. So tonight, here in Kansas, we will be sleeping in our vehicles. Behind us is a Walmart, store of many wonders and tons of shit. The budget, unlimited.
Really?
Unlimited, anything you can buy from Walmart and install in, on, around, near, under your SUV to make it the ultimate sleeping, camping,
thingy machine. We're going camping tonight, boys. And then Kyle, you're in charge of the cooking the food. I'll be in charge of the buying of the food, and you'll be in charge of dessert?
Eating the food?
This may have been a bad idea. Welcome to Casa de Pies for Build. We've got fire. All right, first step of our journey was finding an abandoned campsite. Apparently you're supposed to be able to call and make reservations, but they're not answering the phone, so free camping. Clearly got a little dark while we were setting up and cooking, so we're using all of our Harbor Freight lights at once. Let me show you around the Range Rover sleeping conditions first. I went minimalistic. So when I'm camping, I don't like a lot of setup or tear down time. So here's what I went with. Fold the seats up. All the padding and stuff that I got goes in here. Got the Harbor Freight mechanics pad right here. Running back, sleeping bag. And then I bought a pop-up shade. And then so on Range Rovers, you got that tailgate that comes down. Let me show you from the outside. You got this wonderful tailgate that comes down right here. And the top section goes up there. It's like a split back. So this was meant to just be really quick and fill up this space. Only one small problem. Doesn't quite fill up the entire space. So it'll be a little breezy, but nothing that I can't deal with. That's my camping setup right there. Very easy, very quick, very inexpensive. Kyle, handing the torch. So for food, we've got a charcoal grill going with burgers right now. Later, I'll be doing cinnamon rolls. Things are moving along. In the Mercedes, Kyle.
Also, I'm pretty minimalistic. I have it's basically pad, sleeping bag, pillow, everything I need in the back there. And then I have these shades that I'm kind of building that are going to go around. Paracord, so it's a quick tear down, and for everything where I can't reach it, I'm just going to throw some tape up there.
Nice. Are you gonna fit in here lengthwise?
No, I will not.
You sleep with the tailgate open?
No, I will not.
And so by the outside looks of it, you'd think, man, Oscar's slumming it. He just...
I went for the camping experience. You know, I got a tent, a sleeping bag.
Yeah, not fancy. That's not like a Porsche. That's not a Porsche camping size setup, is it? Oh yeah!
TV.
The rear mount 42-inch television playing Pies for Build.
Heck yeah.
This is pretty epic. So we've got our chairs, we've got our camping chairs, we've got our lights, we've got our grill, and we've got our YouTube. We'll see how everybody survives tonight using their car as home. Good morning, guys. Beautiful Kansas morning. We're back in front of the Wolf Furniture Store, and we with all the hubbub of setting up camp and cooking last night, we kind of forgot to work on the cars. So it is time to work on the cars. What I'm going to be doing is replacing my window glass right here, and then my A-pillar trim. I'm going to do an install and kind of a refresh on the A-pillar trim, and that should be getting my car looking good. Other than the hood, that makes my car absolutely perfect. Kyle, getting some breakfast, little brekkie. Got himself a taillight, so we're gonna be swapping out the taillight on his Mercedes. We wanted to get this lower bumper trim right here, but the guy only would sell the entire bumper, and we decided it was better to have it one color and a little dented than have it multicolored and straight. So just going with the taillight for now.
We got a few thousand miles, so
yeah, we do.
Plus miles.
Yep, we have over 1,000 miles to keep looking. All right, let's get to it.
My car's just sad and expensive.
Oscar, you get the fun job. You get to try and fix our drone.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, if the drone footage looked a little bright, that's because I'm new at drones. I bought a drone, crashed it into a tree. It broke out the front lens that I'm assuming had some sort of ND filter built into it. Or there's just a setting I don't know about, and made it really bright. I'm sorry about that. We really filmed some beautiful stuff really brightly. Let's get to work. My stuff's still a little dirty, so don't judge too much, but broken glass is out, new glass is in, lots of fingerprints and stuff. I'll get that all cleaned up soon, and then trim piece is in, and I did get a little trim black. That's like a Meguiar's product that just blackens up that plastic really nice and makes it look like pretty much like new, so that's really cool. A-pillar trim, windows in, hopefully the door shuts and everything's happy. Looking fantastic. And over in the Kyle side of the world, you can see he's got a fresh new taillight installed. Looking good, Kyle. You guys ready to hit the road?
Ready. Yep.
Let's hit the road. Driving Kansas today, I'm excited. Well, Kansas is going great. As you might assume, bought Oscar a hat. And I bought me a hat. And I bought Kyle a hat. I think we're blending in well. Oh, St. Louis. St. Louis. What a great city. Man, everything went wrong the second I got here though. Lost my wallet. Not a great thing when you have another 1,000 miles to drive without a driver's license. I lost my wallet. This is all Oscar's fault. It's the sweatpants thing. It's too long of a story to get into, but you won't see me wearing sweatpants on this road trip anymore. Anyways, wallet fell out of my pocket at a gas station. We got to St. Louis. I realized I didn't have it when we went to go check into the hotel. Spent pretty much all night looking for my wallet. We didn't find it. We decided to just say screw it and go enjoy the city of St. Louis. And man, has this city been hit hard by COVID. A lot of the cool places have been closed down. A lot of the city downtown is closed down. Reminds me a lot of my own city. It's just such a bummer to see. But if you're in the area and you have the ability, come visit it. Everybody helps boost the economy up. Maybe we can rebuild these places. Because this is one of my favorite cities I've ever been able to visit. And it still is, it still will be. We street parked all of our SUVs. We had all of our windows. I was honestly surprised. So I lost my wallet. When we're out at dinner, I'm checking my phone, check my email. I got an email from a guy that says, I think I found your wallet at a sketchy gas station in Kansas. And I was like, hell yes, we found it. I got to communicating with him. He lives in Kansas City. We're in St. Louis. That's a 4-hour drive. We are on a very, very tight time schedule on this trip, unfortunately. And today we're doing a really special project over at Mullins Auto Parts. And we have to go. So Kyle is being an epic hero Chad and driving, he's been a hero Kyle, driving all the way back to Kansas City, and then from Kansas City all the way back over here to St. Louis to meet us back at Mullins, while Oscar and I go do special top secret work at Mullins. So Kyle, I can't thank you enough for taking this hit, man. I won't ever wear sweatpants again while driving or walleting. All right, guys, Kyle is getting the wallet. I believe he's recovered it at this point. Oscar and I are here at Mullins Auto Parts in Mount Olive, Illinois. Behind us is a friggin', it's like, I want to call it a treasure chest of cars. It's just,
It's a treasure field.
it's a treasure field of epic potential. In front of us is what we're not showing you. We are here for a special project. Mullins and I, we went halvesies on a supercar, and this is a car that we have some really amazing plans for. And so what we're going to be doing is, I'm not going to spoil too much, but we're going to be doing our part while it's here, and then he's going to do his part with his part, and we're going to do our part with our part, and then it's going to come home with us. We'll be able to ship it then. So we had to come out here and do we're gonna get dirty, and we're gonna do a little bit of work, and you guys will see that in an upcoming episode. I'm not really sure when. So yeah, we got a big day of work ahead of us, and we'll let you know where we go after this. We have absolutely no plans as to which direction we know we got to keep going east, but that's about it. We're done with our day's work. It was very, very awesome. It worked out great. But I found a few cool things here I wanted to show you guys. Ty and his guys just finished breaking down a Gallardo Superleggera, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the transaxle out of it. So if you guys have watched us build Huracans with LSs in them, or you're working on any type of build that's like mid-engine, these Grazianos are like gold, and he'll have this on his eBay page.
Cleaned up, ready to go in the next couple days.
In the next couple days. So I'll put a link in the description. This is a really, really cool trans, and we use them in a ton of things, but we don't have any more plans for them. So you guys get to buy this one. They can mate up to LSs really well, Coyotes, a bunch of different engine platforms, and they handle tons of power really, really well. So, and he has the cool end cap plate
from Superleggera. Now, I heard there's a rumor that you have another Huracan over there that you want crushed.
Rumor's true.
Oscar,
I want to crush it.
it's crushing time.
Do it.
All right, Oscar, don't mess this up. Oscar! Oh, couldn't stop it in time. You had one job. You got most of it. That is a comfortable ride.
I should really consider getting a kickback on the seats.
Woo, woo, automotive drama.
We just got out of Mullen's place.
And we stopped at the DQ, right in the drive-thru. My car pulled the worst thing ever.
It's not the worst thing ever. I mean,
A check engine light.
could have stopped working. Right, we got our first check engine light of the trip. I wouldn't mind having a passenger.
I don't think it's that bad yet.
Let's see how bad it is. We're gonna borrow a code scanner because we forgot to bring one because we're stupid. It's a video rental store. I haven't seen one of those things in the wild since Y2K. Did you get a scanner or a trained professional with a scanner?
Trained professional with a scanner. It's the ambient air temperature sensor.
And you never had one of those?
Never had one, so it's just now mad about it.
How do you know that you never had one?
Because it's the one that was missing from the beginning of the trip.
Did you uninstall it?
No, it's just been missing.
All right, way to go, Porsche.
Well, I appreciate it, thank you.
You only noticed 2,300 miles into the trip, but you noticed. Dude, I mean, look at this guy's parking job. Like, this is embarrassing. I had to show him what's up. I'm seriously leaving my car at the hotel like this tonight. We're back on the road. Today's gonna be an interesting day. We gotta travel a good amount of miles today, like over 500. And we're gonna go through 4 states. We're in Illinois right now, and then Indiana's next, drive across Indiana, Ohio, cross Ohio, and into Pennsylvania is the goal for tonight. Camp in Pennsylvania. That means I got a lot of hat shopping to do.
I got something for you.
Oh, you bought me a thing? A dog? I don't have a dog.
No, it goes on your wallet.
Oh, it's a wallet chain. Thank you, Austin.
It'll be for the future.
Yeah. I think it's a necklace for you, actually. That's what I thought it was. All right, guys, it's like 400 or 500 miles in, and we are at the beautiful Buckeye Lake in Ohio, and it's dinner time. Now, car cooking is a staple of any good road trip. How good is your car at cooking dinner? Not a lot of people think about this from an engineering standpoint when they build a vehicle. What if you're stranded with food but without a food cooker?
That is exactly why I bought my truck. Yeah.
All right, so today the challenge is that you have to cook your dinner on your vehicle or with your vehicle. I have chosen pizza. I've got a pizza I'm going to prepare, and I'm gonna try and cook on my exhaust. Oscar?
I got salmon. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but we're gonna try to cook some salmon.
Kyle?
I got some pulled chicken.
Pulled chicken?
Yeah, I was gonna
Pork?
get pulled pork. I forgot they didn't have that. It's pulled chicken.
Probably a little safer
Barbecue.
because chicken's cooking temperatures are, I think, a little less likely. Yeah, anyways, you probably won't die of salmonella.
People don't do that.
Pork's more dangerous for sure.
And for dessert, I'm gonna make ice cream with the Range Rover. I think I can do this. Not 100% sure. All right, everybody, prepare your dinners. All right, going on the grill, we got pulled pork.
Barbecue pulled chicken.
Yep, barbecue pulled chicken, I mean. Chicken bacon ranch pizza. Salmon, butter and seasoning and
Old Bay seasoning.
Old Bay, man, this looks good. Butter seasoning and lemon. Fancy, Oscar.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Hopefully I don't get salmonella.
Yeah, let's see if it actually heats up. I will be placing this, I'm gonna wrap it, put it on top of the catalytic converter. Success! I did 2 samples. This one went over the catalytic converter, kind of fighting gravity a little bit. It cooked and the toppings kind of wanted to stay with the tin foil. Catalytic converter, too hot to touch. Just normal exhaust pipe, perfectly cooked. Judging by the sounds of it, I think Oscar's a little worried about the temperature of his salmon.
Well, you had some butter or something dripping out of it.
Oh, really?
Car. Yeah.
You dripping butter?
Yeah, I am. Does it smell?
No?
No.
Kyle's telling stories though.
Yeah, it's dripping.
Good luck, man. I hope it comes out as wonderful as my pizza.
Yeah, let's see how yours came out.
Oh, perfect. Actually, that one got too hot. It burnt the topping straight to the tinfoil.
Cheesy tinfoil, nice.
Yeah, but if your salmon doesn't turn out right, I got this taco pizza. That's looking good. Next up, Oscar salmon.
Oh, that looks good. I don't know if it's cooked all the way through, but I think it's good enough.
This is how Oscar died. Oh yeah, that's cooked. That's cooked through. How's it taste?
Pretty good.
Good.
A little salty. Which is weird because I didn't put salt in it.
Old Bay has salt in it. A lot of it.
It's very salty.
Looks good though. Good job. Kyle, you ready to pull some pork? Chicken?
We'll see.
How's it feel?
So I had it in one spot, and I don't think it did much. I moved it to a second spot, and I think that actually helped out a lot more. But it's pretty thick. So I'm pretty sure it's like the bottom stuff is what would be
The
best.
bottom's warm. Spoon it.
Let's see about top. It's warm.
All right. Well, that's all you need for barbecue pulled chicken.
Yeah, it's actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, there's a mad redneck over there. Don't film him. Don't film him. Don't film him, Chris. All right. All right, well, I'm calling that a car cooking success. I'm actually oddly proud of us. Doesn't food taste better when you cook it on your car? Mine did.
Mine tastes fine.
This tastes fine, but it could be a lot better.
Kind of on the eastern side of Ohio right now. We're gonna try and get to Pennsylvania tonight.
Sorry, we've been looking for a dumpster this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
That redneck's a dumpster? Okay, this is absolutely epic. We're in Pennsylvania, and we saw Amish people. I just made my whole trip. Got him. All right, guys. Well, we made it to Jersey. We've got one test left here in New Jersey before we head over to Atlantic City. That's the good old 0 to 60 to 0. So if the cars survive this challenge, we post them up for sale. If you don't survive, we leave you out here and go to Atlantic City and shoot dice. So if you don't know how the 0 to 60 to 0 test works, you start at 0 and you go as fast as you can. The second your car hits 60 miles an hour, you slam on your brakes and you try and stop as fast as you can. So it's a test of acceleration and braking. Good overall test of the sportiness of a vehicle. Now, my Range Rover is supercharged, but it's like way heavier than the rest of these things.
Much.
It only gives me like 100 horsepower boost over these guys, so I have actually no idea how this is gonna go. But we're gonna find out. Who goes first? We rock, paper, scissors this? How do you do a three-way rock, paper, scissors?
See how it goes. Yep.
Oh! Oscar! Aha! Oscar goes first. All right.
All right, Oscar, you at the umbrella starting point of destiny. Go whenever you're ready.
That was much
Looks
further.
like our estimated stopping point was a little short.
Yeah. Yeah, I really thought it was going to be further. I'm going to put a water bottle down.
All right. Oscar set a good benchmark, but I didn't hear any tires squealing on the stop there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that he didn't give it all it's got. I don't know if I should manual shift this or not. Yeah, why not? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I beat the crap out of Oscar. And I didn't even squeal my tires either. What is it with these SUVs? That was fun.
There's no way you got up to 60 on that.
100% did. So what is it? Water bottle marks the spot? I'll just leave my car here. So I think Kyle's gonna blow right past me.
Camera's rolling. I'm gonna film with my cell phone, and you are good to go whenever you want.
Okay, I'm going right now.
Go down here.
Oh, only
only a couple feet past. Oscar, why are you so slow?
All right, guys, well, we got the vehicles in their final finishing places with the range. Not too far in front of it, the Mercedes. And then let me get a bigger zoom lens here to capture the Porsche. Oscar, I don't know what went wrong, but...
Don't either.
It's safe to say this is the exact opposite of what I was expecting.
Yeah, that's exactly the opposite of what I was expecting too.
I'm happily surprised. Yeah, I put mine in manual shift, just redlined it each gear and went for it.
That's what I did too.
Mine doesn't have a sport mode, but I guess it's always sporty.
Yeah.
Everybody's car still working okay?
Yeah, it turned around.
Good test of the ABS systems, that's for sure.
I'm good with selling it now.
Ready to sell it?
Yeah, let's just sell.
Okay, well actually, so what we had done earlier is we took them to the car wash, we took pictures. We're gonna post these on Instagram right now. Small spoiler, don't know if any of you guys saw this coming. I'm not selling the Range Rover. I'm keeping that car. I absolutely love that car, and I want it. I know I can make money on it. Absolutely, I think that goes without question. Everybody knows it's perfect. But it's the only Range Rover I've ever been in where everything works, and so I'm keeping that. But your guys' cars, we gotta sell those.
Someone can have my Porsche and make a better home for it.
Yeah. So we're gonna put them up on Instagram right now. I'll let you guys know in the last episode if you were interested to get them. So hopefully these good to a go home. It's been a long day. Hopefully these go to a good home and not back to Copart. We're gonna post them right now. We're gonna head off to Atlantic City. So we're gonna get these things posted right now and head off to Atlantic City and see if all the cars actually make it all the way across the country, coast to coast road trip.
All right, everybody, we made it. We officially road trip from coast to coast, 3,300 miles. That is the Atlantic City boardwalk behind us, and we can smell the ocean from here. This is as far as you can go, eastward in this city. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I'm really happy we did this. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and so far it's a big success. Now remember, this is all about, can you drive a vehicle across the country, sell it at the other end for cheaper than getting a rental car? We've got lots of offers already in the last hour or so since we've got here. We're gonna field them all tonight and see what the best offer is on both of those vehicles so we can sell them tomorrow morning.
To pay for the Land Rover to get back.
Yeah, to pay for shipping for my 7,000 pound Range Rover. Okay. All right, guys, it is the next day. We made it to Atlantic City, had a great night, and now we are out here in New Jersey. So if you don't know, the next thing that we're doing is we're building a Lemons race car, and then we're racing here in New Jersey. So spoiler alert, we already built the Lemons race car. That'll be in the next episode. And we had it shipped out here to New Jersey, and we're racing against Team Chris Fix. So how did it go? Well, I'm keeping that one. That one, what was our offer for the Mercedes? Was a solid $3,000? Mercedes, we got a solid $3,000 offer. We spent about $4,300. About $4,300. The Porsche, we only got a $2,500 offer, and we spent almost $4,000 on that one, about $38,000. Now, crazy thing is, the cost of rental cars right now is extremely high. They wanted $350 a day. Took us 7 days to kind of casually have fun and make it across this country, which is way more expensive than the cost that we bought and sold these vehicles for. Now, because we kind of ran out of time, we actually decided to do something maybe a little bit more virtuous. We are donating this vehicle and that vehicle to a Cars for Kids charity. We're just going to donate the vehicles to charity. We wanted to sell them to you guys, but we kind of just ran out of time. So thank you guys for the offers. This one's going for the kids. So we did it. We drove across the country in salvage cars that we fixed up in 24 hours, and we found out that it is indeed cheaper than getting a rental car and a much more enjoyable experience. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of B is for Build. Remember, next one, we're building a race car, and then we're going to race it. Stay tuned. Peace!
Come on!